Hello, this is Kody and welcome to the channel. I'm out here in the 55 plus community of Trilogy at Vistancia. It's out in the northwest part of Phoenix. It's a beautiful gated, guarded community, so it's very safe out here. They have some awesome homes like the one I'm at. I'll show you a little bit later in this video. They have a championship golf course, 2 resort style clubs that are just amazing. They have a lot of stuff for you to do out here. The clubs all have fitness centers. They have multiple pools. They have restaurants out here. There's a ton for you to do. It's a beautiful setting out in the Sonoran Desert among the mountains. You're a little bit away from the city, so it's a little quieter out here. It's really a beautiful place, so let's get into the video. Here's a map showing exactly where Trilogy is out here in northwest Phoenix in Peoria. It's outside of the busy part of the city to where it's quieter out there, but close enough to everything. As you can see, it's just a 45-minute drive to the airport, so not too far at all. And here is right where you enter into the community. So this is where you or your guests will be entering. You're greeted with the beautiful, well-landscaped grass. There's a fountain over there I couldn't really get a great shot of. And then over here on the side, you have more of this great, beautiful grass. But then right over here, I'll zoom in, is the guard tower. So this guard tower is where your guests will check in. They just give them the address and they'll let them in the gate. The residents, of course, have a clicker or a key code, so they don't have to deal with the guard tower at all. And then here is driving in right past that guard tower. I just wanted to show you what it's like driving through this community. It's so well kept and so beautiful. There's trees everywhere. It's really unlike any other 55 plus community with all the greenery here. There's people walking. There's walking trails on both sides of this road. It's people walking everywhere, jogging on their bikes. So people are very active in this community, and you can see why here. And now we're over here at the Kiva Club. This is one of 2 community clubs that you have access to in here in Trilogy. This is the bigger of the 2, so this is probably most people's main club that they go to. A lot of your recreation stuff will be here, fitness clubs, tennis courts, and then on the back side over here, there's a cafe right inside these doors. So you have a lot of seating, a lot of people will have coffee out there and just hang out. And right inside this building right there is where their Olympic-style indoor pool is. And then right through this archway over here under these sail shades is going to be where their outdoor resort style pool is, where you can hang out, have drinks, swim around, and just kind of lounge. I didn't get a great shot of it, but I'll have something later in the video for you. And here's a shot of the tennis courts. At this club alone, they have 4 tennis courts and also a couple pickleball courts. There were a lot of people out there playing, so like I said, everyone is very active here, it seems. And then this is one of the walking trails. There's so many walking trails within this community. They kind of wrap around and wind through. So everyone's out walking. You can really stay active out here, really enjoy the sun, and they keep it beautifully well landscaped out here. And then right over this hill, as you can see a little bit of the water, that's where the golf course is, part of the golf course. They do have a championship golf course out here, which we'll get to a little bit more in the next clip. But just so you can kind of see what it's like out here, this is right around the club. So it's just really green everywhere. You have walking trails all over the place, just like this one. You can go for a bike ride. You can go for a walk with your dogs or whatever it may be. And speaking of golf, we're over here at the Trilogy Golf Club. As you can see, all the golf carts are lined up, ready to go. This is also V's Tap Room, which is a bar and grill. You can come in here, have a bite to eat, have a drink. It's a great place to bring your guests when they visit you. It's a really nice restaurant. And then on the back side is, of course, the golf course. And then right over here on this side is going to be, you can see people driving out there. So there's one of their driving ranges. And over here is on the back of V's Tap Room. You can sit outside, have a bite to eat, watch the famous Arizona sunsets with the string lights and view of the golf course out there. Now let's get into what the homes actually look like in this community. As you can see, there are quite a few different models, and that's just one street. So there are a lot of different models in here. I had to get a quick video of the beautiful Arizona sky real quick for you. And then here, so we're going to take an in-depth look on this home. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a den. It was listed at $670,000 at the time of this video. So you walk in here, you're greeted with a little entryway, a nice little courtyard to hang out in, have some outdoor time. You walk in, it's a beautiful open floor plan. So a lot of the houses in here, there are a lot of different price ranges. On the low end, they start at about $450,000, a little bit above that. And then they go all the way up to about $1.3 million. So depending on what you want, if you want to live in luxury, you can spend high dollar and get a beautiful place in here. Or if you want to get a little bit cheaper of a house in here and save some money and still take advantage of the awesome community and amenities they have in here, you can get something for around $460,000. That'll still be a very nice home. It just may not be as much space. A lot of what you're paying for in this community is the amenities. You have access to all these great different clubs, the different centers that you have access to, the beautifully well-kept grounds, and of course the community is gated and guarded. So that is part of what makes the prices a little higher in here than what you will see in other retirement communities. Another big piece of that is just the location of this community. You're in Peoria, in North Peoria, so it is a very desirable location. A lot of people want to live up here, so prices do tend to get a little higher out here, but I think it's definitely worth the money if it's something you're looking for, being in a really nice retirement community. As far as 55 plus communities go, this is pretty much top of the line. You have some of the best amenities available to you, some great homes, a perfect location, a very great community in here. And I say retirement community, but really to living in here, you do not need to be retired. A lot of people in here still do work. They just like the sense of community, to be around people their own age, have access to all the amenities, and of course be in a great location and great neighborhood in here. So there are a lot of options, and I think it's a really great community for a wide range of people depending on what you're interested in. I hope you guys enjoyed the quick tour of this home in Trilogy. Now let's get over to the other club. This is the Meta Club, the other community club that you have access to. It is the smaller of the two, but they still have the fitness center, the pool, and a bunch of tennis courts. So it is a really nice club. And like I said, you can kind of choose which one you want to go to. Here's the pool over here. I couldn't get a great shot of it again, but here are some photos of the two pools that you have access to. They are resort style, so they are very nice. And then as you can see here, there's a lot of seating out there too, so you can lounge around and hang out in the sun. Thank you guys for watching the video of our tour out here in Trilogy at Vistancia. I hope I was able to show you what an awesome community this really is. There's so many great things you can do out here. You're in a perfect location. It's very safe and secure, and there are a lot of beautiful houses. So if you guys have any questions, I am a licensed realtor here in Phoenix. I work all over the valley, so I can help you anywhere out. I know a ton about the 55 plus communities out here, so if you have questions about this community or any other community, you can reach out. My information's on the screen, or you can go ahead and leave something in the comments and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. Thank you guys for watching. Tune in next time.